Greetings, everyone. This is Siltalon coming to you live on 3/27/2021. Today we'll be playing a little more some Everquest. This is part 2 of the stream. Sorry I had to duck out a little earlier. We had some things going on at home that I had to deal with right away. And then I took a nap, of course. And then had dinner. So I'm chilling, coming back. We're in the South Cubby right now. And just kind of hanging out. So just seeing what's going on here. All right, there we go. Looks like Will Mack will be joining me along with Lucas. Yay! We'll have a lot of fun here. We got the South Cubby here completely up and running with full spawns. So no one's been clearing this, so nobody's been here. So he's going to probably come and join us, hopefully. If he does, then we'll have a lot of fun. All right, good. Make it a lot easier than trying to solo this spot. I can solo it, but it's hard since I don't have that many combat ADAs. Once I get a lot of my combat ADAs, this spot would be just a breeze. But with Wilmac here and Lucas, it should be pretty easy pickings. It looks like he was in a different pick, and they pretty much ran him out of his spot. That's pretty messed up. He was there way before they were. But we got the 130 spot that I originally was in with that one group, and no one's here. Looks like there's only like a few groups at the moment in the zone. About 3 groups total. Yeah, there's no way you can out DPS him. You'd need me and Jorith and his druid to do it. God, I hate it when people get so greedy that they run out other groups just because they don't want to wait an extra 10 seconds for their mobs to spawn. It sounded like you ran into like EQ babies or something. Black Rose Society, huh? I haven't run into them yet. It's not a good way to promote your guild. Forcing people off spawns. Forcing people out of camps just because they want to be greedy. Yeah, I came on a little late because I had to take care of some extra stuff right before stream, and didn't get it done up until just now. Luckily, I was able to get back on relatively quick. I thought it was going to take me a lot longer. Okay. Everything's up and running. Ah, yes. 9.5, right? There you go. Thank you so much, Will. Okay, I'll help you in a sec. Want my pet to get on the named? Okay, I got this shadow figure real quick. Okay. Okay. Getting used to my setup. Nice. Thank you again for picking up the spell for me when you saw it for that low of a price. That was a steal so far. Oh, the economy on that spell is insanely gross. But it's an extremely useful spell nonetheless. Just let me know when you need my Paragon casted, okay? EXP is so much better with just us. Actually, it seems like we get more EXP when it's just us than we did in that than I do in a group. Nope, you're still going. Still chasing you. You had such high aggro. Yeah, I agree. Thought about getting the gold inlaid Yorick, but it was just a minor upgrade compared to what I have from the corrupted Shissar stuff. So it was like, I'm not sure about this. Yeah, I could have sold it for good money, but the thing of it is that that's not the point. I want to make sure my DKP, I want to make sure my DKP is literally used for something that's going to last a long time. Not something that's going to last until the next weapon drop and then it's replaced out. Oh, you already slowed it. Trying to get the stupid proc to hit on the staff. No, I don't have a focus on. Oh, yeah, I do. Oops. There we go. You're right. I did. I didn't even notice it. It's funny. I don't have. I have the proc spell. You know what I mean? For people for not running away. The Hobble of Spirits. And we're usually in zones where the monster does not want to run from us, regardless. I'll get the other one slowed. Nope, you got it. What do I have to do? Throw a dex buff on me in order to get this stupid thing to proc? There we go. Finally it procced. Jeez. Right there, I thought it was bugged or something. Yeah. Hey, look, 80% into next level. And 51% into AA. Pretty rocking here. All right, let's start working on this one. I like these Ulrichs. They're not bad. Even though they're a few points lesser than, say, a comparable weapon that isn't a Bane weapon of this category, it's still not a bad weapon. It's mainly because of the stat boosts you get out of it. I mean, that's really nice. And it's a nice fast weapon too. Yeah, Para-INC. Got it. Ooh, he's got really good poison resist. Six times to cast poison on him. 7 times. There we go. 8 times the charm. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, the book dropped in the instance that I was in earlier today with that group. It was like the 3rd poll of our names. Nah, I didn't get it. I lost the roll by 50 points. I was the 2nd highest. It's not worth that much anymore now. It's only worth like 1K. How did you get 3? Ah, yeah, from All Access EQ. Gotta check. My next claim date is on 4/6. It's coming up. I can get a bottle of Venture 2, but I can't get 3 yet. Oh, Ring of Lunacy. They're tiny, they're toony, they're all little lunacy. Another named. Nice. You're like a name magnet when you pull. They always show up for you. Okay, slowing main. There we go. Gonna hit Bestial Fury to really knock that guy down. forgot to put the DOT on. I mean this. There we go. Oh god, the stupid helm. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, no, actually a half a PP helm. Its price has been going under a plat now. Ah, 1 full minute of insane haste. There we go. Yeah, these road ones are a pain in the butt. Up the occultist, switching to that. Oh, that sucked. to see which one I want to get next. Probably combat stability next. Or the innats. Later, I'm probably just gonna go by the rank of the rating of the of how much it costs. So the lowest one at a time. Splash it everywhere I need to put it. So for instance, I'll start with like innat run speed 1 for the next one, then innat regeneration, and then go to the 2s. That way my ability points are being used on stuff that will help me right away. Why run speed? Let's say you're running with stuff chasing behind you and your SO gives out. At least you'll have a chance to run away. Or if your SO gives out and you don't realize it, you'll still be running pretty decently quick. It's actually quite useful. There are times when I forget to put SO on me because I have innat run speed high enough to where I'm almost running as fast as SO. Or you're indoors where SO doesn't work. Very few places that do that. Hey, McWarrior, how's it going? Yes, I'm getting beastie again. Tomorrow will be, oh, oops, I forgot to fix this. My bad. Didn't notice I had that off to the side. Sorry about that, people. Had Beastlord trying to cheat. Uh-oh. Something tells me it didn't end very well for him. And that's when he realized he just done fucked up. Well, it's better that you did the double dragon than you did the Contra. Busting out Contra on his butt. You know what that means. Oh, tomorrow is raid night for Moss Cover Twig. We're going to be going back into VT. Mixing it up with the casters of the realm. Yep, going all Contra on them. Then you hear the Contra music being played. Do you remember that old NES game, Contra? That was a lot of fun. Paragon's up. Do you need it? Nah, it doesn't look like it. You're bored without alcohol. Well, in about, what is it, less than a month and a half, you'll be able to break out your Atlas. I totally agree with you on that one. Lap dances for everyone. Shia LaBeouf does not need apply. Ah, do I have to? I was talking to McWarrior. He was saying he was bored, not me. Do some work. But I'm a house cat. I lay around all day, all lazy like. I don't chase mice. Mice chase me. You better throw some lasagna in the oven if you want me to move. Careful with the language there, okay? So, if you had a theme music, Mech Warrior, what would your theme music be if you were just walking? How far did you go in? All the way? Okay. Ecstasy of Gold. Hmm. Yeah, I just noticed I ran into something on the way back. Well, technically the mobs I'm pulling. From the good, bad, and ugly. You know, that actually was a good movie. My walking theme? Old Republic, Counting Stars. I like that one. Or Going Down in a Blaze of Glory by but if you want to go old school on theme music, I would have to say good old Leroy Brown. I like that one too for old timer music. I have a few different ones that I like. That's what I was trying to get at. Modern day would be Counting Stars by Old Republic. Old days, Leroy Brown. Um, you know how that song goes. Old Leroy Brown, the baddest mother in the whole dang town. That one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something tells me you'd probably take the Undertaker's theme music. Too flashy. How about, I believe it's by Papa Roach, Getting Away with Murder? Played in the MechWarrior, what is it, 3? Where you were in the Coliseum fighting against some group of clanners, I guess. Getting away with murder. Nah, too dumb. Or how about Cut My Life into Pieces? That's actually a pretty good one. Dark Occult is coming. Or how about the James Bond music? 007 Commander. Ah, that's an interesting one. Now, what if you were to choose a sidekick or a partner? Who would you choose? All right, man. Well, I'm not going anywhere for 2 minutes. Have fun. Oh, it came off. Drats. I was going to enjoy those 2 minutes, too. Gotta get more of that. What it is, it's Canadian dry with a dash of cranberry. It's what I've been drinking on stream for quite a while. It's actually really delicious. Then I do cran apple, cran raspberry, and the other flavors. Cran pineapple is quite interesting too, but I'm not a big pineapple fan. Yeah, that room has yet to respawn. So how's your fancy carbonated water? Good? Isn't that what rich folks drink? Fancy carbonated waters. Oh, it's black raspberry flavor? Ooh, that sounds delicious, honestly. I know you're not. Neither am I. I'm just a poor boy in a poor family. Vamonos, vamonos, Fandesco. Well, whatever. I tried. Where am I? Oh, I got lost looking at a wall. Walls are dangerous things to run into, guys. Be careful. They will kill. There's a book? Nice. Second book of the day. We are booking out, it looks like. Time to start my library. Maybe. I'll probably learn my alphabet from my A to Z. Oh, you already had one? Oh, wow. Welcome back, MechWarrior. How did we get these ones? I didn't pull these. The Oculus. Yeah, I believe I got it. Yeah, I got it. I think we'll get this down. I'll heal you. I'll heal you right as well. Okay, here comes some heals. Almost got the name down. All right, working on the next shadowy figure. Can I hit him? Okay, switching over. Where did we get these ones? This wasn't any of the ones I pulled. Have no idea. I didn't see anybody. I'll have Paragon in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. If we did get trained, it was somebody invisible that had aggro. Gotcha. All right, here come two. I just found it really weird. They came down the long hallway, by the way. So definitely somebody came our direction. All right, let's see. Now, I did play this one Smash player today who modeled their army after horned women with tails and did a cosplay of it. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'd love to have seen that. Guess how many turns she lasted? 2, maybe at most. With your style of gameplay and army. 2 if she's lucky. Oh man. She must have been like, what the heck? What are stucas? Are those airplanes or something? Ah, gotcha. Gotta buff myself up. How many shots do they fire? 12 apiece or something like that? What? That's a little broken. Strength 4, AP 4, or something like that? So you're using hurricane bolters or something? So each one has the hurricane bolters. Instead of a set of 2, you have a set of 4 to 6 per a set of 4. Like 4 of them on each aircraft. Dang. Yeah, that sounds about right. You got 15 aircraft units? That's dirty. No wonder why she had a hard time with you. She probably didn't have anything that could return fire. Oh, that is great. Oh, jeez. So she was just all melee. That's sad. Even if she had anything ranged, it wouldn't have mattered much because you need sixes to hit and probably sixes to even wound the things. Yep. Stuckers. Yep. Or that I'm gonna get ya, sucker aircraft. Aircraft. Okay, we'll have 3 on the way back. No, not at all. I think it's pretty adorable. How many wounds do they have? Like 6 to 8 a piece? 4 to 5 a piece? Oh, wow. Are they in squadrons or are they separate units? They're probably in squadrons because you can't run that many if they're not. Squadron of 4. Nice. Yeah, they are. Especially when you got something that is you wound on 4s or 3s against it, and then you just tear through it. Since demons have a toughness 3 usually, it's really fun to use those against them because you wound on 3s. You hit on what 4s and you wound on 3s. It's not bad. And I believe hurricane bolters have reroll misses, right? Yeah, it's just the rate of literally the rate of fire that you have on it. You pour enough shots into something, it's going to go down pretty easily. Mm-hmm. Nothing to sneeze at, though. Oh yeah, the 4 missiles are good for taking out tanks. Get on the sides and flanks of things pretty quick. Hmm. Have you ever seen a squadron of Stuckas melt? Yeah, I know. I was referring to under fire. Not as in melt. Why would we want to melt a $30 miniature? Well, technically, I use $35 miniatures for some of the bases of my models because I was that bored. Hmm. Yeah, with everything turned into toughness and wounds, it is really easy for Stuckas to do some damage to pretty much any unit in the game. Oh, that's a guy with like toughness 10. I only need to hit it with 6s, and then hit normally and wound on 6s. Yay! The Bronze Philosopher tank. You want to know the most annoying VDR vehicle I came up with, which is dirt cheap in points? Oh, I haven't, no, I don't have chat muted. Ah, okay, you have it muted. Was a Gatling heavy bolter fast vehicle. 35 points. 9 shots of heavy bolter fire. Under the VDR rules. Moved 18 inches. No, yeah, moved 18 inches. It can flat out 36. And it could fire 9 heavy bolter shots. And it was really weakly armored. It was so broken that I was told not to field it again. Wow. Everything I cast on this guy does not work. 5 slows on this stupid, there we go. 6 slows it took. Keeps stunning the hell out of me. Oh, jeez. That is really broken. Using Paragon. Yeah, that's really broken. Oh, 2 ability points. Let's see. What's immense weakness does? Oh, wow. Dang. No armor and 4 turns between firings. So you got to make sure that thing fires on something you want dead, that the round it fires. Yeah, true. It's kind of like a the nuke strike um, platforms. Ones with the nuclear missiles that do 1d6 turns. That you roll on the second turn and up, 5+ to fire it off. Death strike missiles. That's what they're called. Not bad. Not bad at all. Makes for interesting gameplay. Well, you play army games that are way higher leveled than what I play. I only play up to 2,000 points. Oh, have you ever tried 2,000 point games? It's a much, much different dynamic than the 30,000 point games you're running. Or those higher level ones you're running. Mm, I see. It's harder to build a battle group for a much limited point game for you. It's understandable. Get used to the higher end games, and it can really affect how you do things. Oh, that's fine. Jeez, that's a heck of a refit. Sevens to wound it? How do you roll sevens to wound it? About the same speed of a Titanic model. A Titan. Tank Titan. Six. You're saying sixes can only wound it at this point. Yeah, I could see that happening. One hit does like 46 damage, or 3d6 or 2d6. 100 damage, straight up 100. It's not possible. Not on any rules that I've seen. Is that in the Cadia book? It's flat out 100 damage? Ah. Do you want to know what would really suck? And you're going to hate me for saying this. That's one shot, 100 damage, right? I'll tell you what counters it. And it's just broke as heck. A 10-point model. I'm not joking. It's a 10-point model. But if I happen to fail the saves on it, which I probably only get a shield save against it, a invulnerable shield against the shot, then it'll stop the entire 100 points of damage. The shield drone. It's a 10-point model with feel no pain and invulnerable save to it. So what happens is I can elect to take the damage to a shield drone. If I make a successful save against your attack, the whole amount of damage is nullified. If I fail the save, I lose the model. 100 damage to one model. It's right there in the Tau rulebook. Yeah, you'd have to disable the drone first and nuke the field. Because if you do not disable those shield drones, they will make a mockery out of your strongest attacks. Unless the attack has the ability to ignore invulnerable saves. My counter for Stuckas, Deep Strike Suits. Guaranteed 2 squads dead. Then the rest will be taken down with the other firepower if it's still up. It really depends on how the fight plays out, honestly. We can say which can counter which and how easily it can do it. It comes down to gameplay. Right? How the dice roll and how the game plays out and the tactics are thrown. Oh, yeah, I'll be able to hit them. If I knew somebody who was playing, like, say, Stuckas and they abused them, I would have 2 to 3 units that would be able to shoot down aircraft with ease. One unit will be on the board at the start of the game because it's a Titanic creature. The other 2 units would be deep strike. True, you could. But you have to wait till turn 2 before you can use the Philosopher tank. And on my turn 2, I would probably destroy that to bits right away. Now you can see how annoying I was when I played 40k. I found ways to deal with annoying tactics that were really annoying back. Tower, amusing if you know how to use them. But they have their weaknesses. They can only do so much. They don't have all the war gear that I wish they could field, or the capability of being more adaptable with their units. There's only so much you can do, and only so much you can, push out. Heal coming. Paragon of Spirits inbound. Oh, true. The only thing we can refit is just our crisis suit weapons and a few choices between different weapon choices on certain things. I mean, we don't have that much flexibility that you're having there. Wish I did. But we don't have the big problem is with Tau Empire, unlike the Imperium and the Guard, we don't have Titan destroyer weapons up the butt that are multiple different things or multiple mass firing weapon systems. We have more strategic pinpoint precision weapons that are low fire rate, which is kind of sad in a way. Not really. It comes down to the tactics that you play and how you play your army. I play the killing blow style with a little bit of patient hunter. But I'm willing to give up ground to take ground later in the game. And that's how I play. If I have to give up a little ground for you to come walking into a kill zone, I'll do it. Or lure you into that kill zone with a choice unit or two. Ah, the Tipsy Gnome race is over. That's sad. Oh, I got pots, don't worry. Alright, Fallacy will be joining us. How would I deal with 6 squads of Stucca? Do you actually want me to tell you? As a Tau player? What point value are we talking about, by the way? So I can do a quick calculation of a Farsight Enclave listing. And if it's a really high point value, expect about 100 suits. No, I'm referring to how big in the army that you're fielding the Stuccas. What's your point value of the army you're fielding total? So I can figure out what I would actually run. I have a core unit I always run with my suits, no matter the cost. A core build. Okay, so pick a number in between there. 7,000? Okay. Alrighty, let's see. My 2,000 point list can be copied over 3 times. That'll give me, let's just do it this way. I'm going to copy over my 2,000 point list 3 times. That's going to give me a unit of Titans, 3-man unit of Titans. So that would be one thing. And then 2 units of the biggest HQ count and troop count stuff that I can throw into. So that's going to give me how many crisis suit teams? 2, 4, 6 crisis suit teams of 5. Commander Farsight, and at least 4, maybe 5 other commanders with that as well. So that's 6 commanders, all in flight armor with one with fusion blades, the rest with 4 fusion guns. Then 6 teams of Pathfinders, 9 teams of Fire Warriors, 3 units of, what are they called, Riptides, 9 and 6 Fire Blades, Then we're going to bump up the troop squads to full. And then we're going to give all squads drones wherever we can. And that'll leave me with 2 hammerhead tanks at 7,000 points. Okay, so I can take Farsight and all my commanders along with the squads they're assigned with, which is 6 crisis teams with deep strike. That'll come down on turn 2. So you'll have 1 turn of rampaging with your Stukas. Turn 2 would be the annihilation of any 1 Titan and your Stukas from the deep strike itself. Guaranteed. And you'll hate what I'm running for the deep strike. I'll run 2 squads of plasma rifles, triple plasma rifles, and 2 squads of triple cyclic ion blasters. Do you know what the cyclic ion blasters do? They're 3 shots, strength 7, AP 1, normal shot. They can be overcharged for strength 8, AP 1. But they do a wound to the model firing on a roll of a 1. Now, if I were going to deal with the Stukas directly, I would have 3 squads of crisis suits with cyclic ion blasters with tracking module, which will allow me to shoot at flyers at normal ballistic skill. Then I would use the deep strike card when coming down. Any Farsight unit that comes in from deep strike that turn gets a +1 to hit, which makes it +3 to hit your Stukas with 1 squad against 1. And then I can use the commander ability for Farsight to target a unit in his visual and say the unit firing on that gets +1 against that unit. So basically 2 units will be shot at on a +3 and above, and the 3rd unit would be a +4, unless I find some other way to get a +1 somewhere. That would guarantee you probably wouldn't have any surviving Stukas, maybe 1 at best out of the squadrons. And that would be on the one that's hitting on 2s, 4s. As for your flame tank, my flight suit capable commanders would basically rain down all around it and fusion blast it to death. That'll be a total of 6 commanders doing that. That's 4 shots apiece, 24 fusion blaster shots that hit on 2. Yeah, game over, buddy. Glassy from space. Yeah, that would probably be the only way to do it. I mean, as a Farsight Enclave player, I'm very aggressive for a Tau player. I will get in your face if you are guard. I love guard. I love fighting it out with guard in melee combat, even though there's a good chance I'll lose. But my shooting at close range is destructive as heck. Because if I'm using what is it? The pulse carbines, not the pulse carbines, but the pulse blasters. The closer that I am to you, the stronger the weapon gets. And in addition, when I'm shooting at you within 6 inches with these weapons, I get to reroll 1s on the wound. It's a pretty dirty weapon, but fun. Actually, Farsight Enclave gets that. Or is it? No, it's the Breachers that get that ability. It's a Breacher ability. There's so many abilities Tau have. But it's hard to get half of them off. All right, all right. But no, that's what I would do to you. I mean, see, I keep my crisis suits off the field up until my turn of turn 2. Crisis suits are too valuable to lose to 2 rounds of fire of the enemy, in my opinion, or at least 1 round that I don't have the ability to maneuver them in for a more precise kill. I use my crisis suits as the scalpel of my army. That's how I would use. That's how I use my crisis suits, and it works really well. Now, let's say if we can use our crisis suits on turn 1 for deep strike, by the way, but we can't deep strike outside of our own deployment zone. So let's say if you got first turn and you moved a whole bunch of really good assets right into my deployment zone, or really close to my deployment zone, and those assets were the ones I wanted to kill, I would deep strike turn 1 right in their face and annihilate them very quickly. Or if I feel that the assets that are in my deployment zone or close to my deployment zone aren't worth taking out immediately, I'll get behind you and take out more critical things. Yeah, you'd have to glass my crisis suits fast. The only thing is that my drones cannot intercept orbital bombardments because that's out of phase. That's an out of phase attack. No, nothing can. There's no rules in the game that we can shoot into space with our units. Why would you even bring a battleship into the game when nobody has the ability to counter it? Oh, he's pulling? All right, there we go. Last resort. Here, I got an unkillable asset that's coming into the field, and you got to deal with it until the game ends. Have a nice day. What? Now, how about them rules about crisis suits teleporting into battleships and going ham? You'd have to have a small reserve army for your reserve. Okay, you're Your battleship came in on turn 2. I still have 2 units of crisis suits that can deep strike. I deep strike them inside your battleship. Okay, now I got to deal with destroying your battleship and dealing with what other auxiliary units you got in there. Or better yet, I'll just buy uh, some of the war cruisers from what is it, Space Fleet Gothic, and have my own battleships in reserve. That way, you'll get the battleship fight that you desire. You'd be surprised, because if you're bringing in a Gothic fleet battleship into a normal 40k game, well, I'm going to bring in Gothic fleet Tau capital ships. Oh, okay. Relief security training? Wow, there's having you step up your game. Congratulations. That means they'll pay you even more. So not only as you function as a safety manager, you function as a security officer. Oh, I got you. You're afraid of those suits. Well, the thing of it is if you get someone who actually plays Tau very well, they'll give you a good run for their money. Yeah, I can see why they would tear apart most Tau armies. If people don't understand how fast your units move and how easily you can get those double shots in from 24 to 50 shots, yeah, 25 to, you know what I mean. Now, here's the question. Do your Stuckas come in from reserve, or do you have them on the field at the start of the game? Now, are you using ongoing reserve rules by any chance when you play? Ongoing reserve rules allow you to fly them off the table and bring them back the next turn. If you didn't have it, if they were to fly off the table because they couldn't change enough direction, then you would lose them. Yeah, makes sense. Now they come in on your turn, first turn, so they have to cross, and you do about how many inches? 18 inches for their flight, or 24 for their normal flight and fire? So 18 inches. And supersonic is flat out, correct? And you can't fire. Okay, good. That's what I thought. So the way that, say, I would field my army, just to give you an idea, if I knew you had a lot of stuckas, is I would measure your 18 inches from deployment, which is your table edge. Then add another 12 for half range for your shots being fired from the stuckas. And then I would add another 2 inches to that. So what happens is even if you move your stuckas in from the table edge into the field, you're 1 to 2 inches too far out to be able to use your rapid fire, which means I can move my units into position to rapid fire on your stuckas, or kind of maneuver in a way not to get decimated turn 1 by them. A bunch of units. That's how I would handle that type of fight right off the start. So it'll force you to use larger assets to deal with units you want to take care of pretty quickly. Yeah, the big fancy stompy units, yeah, they can only do so much. But a squadron of stuckas that have 150 shots at half range total for the whole unit, yeah, that's more dangerous than your 1 shot per game tank. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's it. I I I would look at a Titan and see what it has for its firepower versus what I have, what you can go after, and then I would look at your Stuckas and see what type of firepower it has and how many shots it has, and determine which one's more dangerous. And it would be the Stucka squadron against infantry units and anything that you would need to make a 4 or better roll to wound. So that's a lot of my army that you would be hitting on a 3 on a 4 and wounding on a 3 plus. So yeah, I'm not going to take 300 damage, 300 shots up the butt that can be re-rolled. There's no unit in my game no unit that I have that can survive that. I know that for a fact. So your Stuckas would be the #1 priority unit to take out, above a Titan. Your Titan against my army means squat compared to the Stuckas. It'll do a lot of damage, yes, I will tell you that flat out. But your Stuckas are what makes or breaks the game, depending on the army that is fielded against you. If the army that's fielded against you is a lot of troops that have toughness 4 and under, you're just gonna destroy, utterly, completely destroy, very, very quickly. If it's units that have toughness 5 and higher, then it's not going to destroy as badly, but it still is going to hurt more than the Titan. Your Stuckas are #1 priority to be destroyed if someone is capable of killing them off. And they would have to at least kill 3 Stucca's units a turn to survive the Stucca fights. The Stuccas are annoying. My priority would be destroying your Stucca units first, followed by any Titan unit next. And then your regular infantry. Your regular infantry is the last thing I'd even consider hitting. Your snipers might be like right behind the Titans. It literally comes down to what you're fielding. Well, they could, yeah. I like it when people surround my fly units and I just jump back and shoot them. Well, that's because your sniper units have the ability on a wound of a 6, you get a mortal wound plus their damage. My snipers don't have that. But we do hit better and have more shots. And I can triple shot you at 24 inches or more, 24 inches away, and hit you at 48. I know what your sniper units are capable of doing. I played enough Imperial Guard to know that. Yeah, the Stuccas are definitely a major issue for me, for my Tau. They would even tear up my crisis suits very, very fast. It's not something I would like to, deal with. Stuccas. Think about it. Your sniper teams, yeah, can be annoying. They could potentially snipe off a character model here and there, or do some serious damage from time to time. But what really delivers the killing blow is your Stuccas. 300 shots a turn, 2 to 300 shots per squadron is tremendous. That's a tremendous amount of firepower. That's ridiculously stupid. I don't even have anything that comes close. The only unit that comes close to doing that amount of damage, that amount of shots, is a full-on team of crisis suits with 3 CIBs. That's basically 10 times 3, 30 CIBs, 30 times 3, 90 shots. That's the closest I can get it. Yeah. That's basically killing an entire army of 2,000 points right there in one round. That's why when the person deploys for their first turn, they have to make sure that they are 18. They are 18 plus 13 or 14 inches. So 32 inches away from your stucas from table edge to deploy, or they will be decimated. Whatever unit's out on the field, it doesn't matter what it is. Yep, I can see that. When it comes to mass rapid fire weapon systems, it's just knowing how far the unit that has it moves, how far the rapid fire needs to be, and ensure that on turn one, if it's on a fast moving unit like a flyer, it can't reach your vulnerable units. Oh yeah, it's perfect for anti-ground, for uh, tr- basic troops and even heavily armored troops. You're just hitting them so hard and fast with so many potential wounds. I mean, there's very little room for missing because it's a rapid fire twin linked weapon. Is that correct? Is your Stuka weapon system the Hurricane Bolters twin linked? I believe they are. So you're going to hit 85, 95% of the time, average, with the weapon system. That only means out of every, uh, say, Hurricane Bolter shot, you're only missing one or two per Hurricane Bolter set. If that. Let's just say one out of the whole set for every 12 shots. So you're hitting 11 every time. And then if you're in rapid fire, you're hitting 22. And then if it's a 3+ to wound, you're looking at an 80% ratio, 75-80 ratio of wounds on a 3+, and on a 4+, you're looking at maybe a 65% ratio. And then if it's a 5+, you're looking at a 43% ratio for wounding. That's being generous. Mm. Bulldozer's good for getting through difficult terrain. Re-rolling that failed. And then the flamers are good for keeping back a unit set, lightly armored unit set like to charge a lot better. Yeah, indeed, it's a busy night. Tanks? Tanks are always adorable. I love them. Love to smash them, blow them up, and just laugh at them as they try to do stuff. Your Stukas are the problem. That's your, that's your, I'd have to say, if I were to put it this way, the targeting order I would use is Stukas, tit- Titans, Tanks, and then infantry. That would be my kill order. After I killed off your Stuckas, I'd probably take a good amount of damage from the Titans, but I'll be able to kill off the Titans. But by the time I get to the tanks, I probably wouldn't have too much to deal with the tanks. Of course. I don't want to get shot in the butt by a unit that shoots 300 shots per squadron. No, thank you. I don't want that. It's the mass of fire. It's the rate of fire that you have of the unit that makes it so deadly. People go, oh, it's just bolter shots, but when you're trying to make 250 saves for a unit, yeah, there's no possible way you're going to make that many saves. It is. I will admit it. It's a very, very good unit. And it's probably what's winning you most of your games. Because nobody expects to have that many flying units with that type of loadout on the field. And then on top of that, nobody really prepares to deal with flyers in mass. The funny part is, I actually do kind of have units dedicated to killing flyers in my standard 2,000 point list, but it's only like 1 or 2 units. That's for my 2,000 point list. Most 2,000 point lists don't even run anti-flying, or maybe even one. Yeah, you did your homework real well on that. The Stuccos are definitely making their weight in gold for you. Take your Stuccos out and throw in more stuff and see how the game plays out. You'll notice right away. Yeah, those Stuccos really are in their weight in gold. Yeah. But that many of them that you're fielding is your weight in golds, so to speak. Oh, for those of you that are curious, me and the Mech Warrior are discussing stuff about Warhammer 40k. Oh yeah, yeah, that is pretty cheap. Yeah, that's quite a lot of firepower. But yeah, just be careful with your tank that says, "Oh, I can do 100 points of damage." If you shoot a unit that has shield drones in it, be prepared to lose the shell. Because only that drone takes the full-on damage of the shot by rules. So, a multi-wound creature gets shot by a multi-wound attack. In the rules, it specifically states that any excess wounds that overkills the multi-wounded creature are lost. So multi-wound wounds don't spill over into the rest of the unit. It only kills off whatever uh, um, model that it hits in wounds. That's the dangerous thing about multi-wound shots. If you overkill, you lose all the overkill. Now, with your stuckas, because they're all one wound apiece, yeah, that's potential 400, 600 wounds that cannot be easily negated. That's what makes that dangerous. Okay, first of all, how far does the tank move, and how far does the flame weapon fire? Comes down to which one moves faster and can get to me quicker. It's all calculated by inches. So 19 inches total. It would take you 2 turns to get in range of a properly anti-stuck from table edge, by the way. Range difference. But because it's fielded on the table probably before, you're going to probably have that pushed up as far as you can get away with. So I would have only 1 turn to deal with the stuckas, and I'll probably, and if I don't deal with all the stuckas and that on the 1 turn, I'll get hit hard. But if you deployed it all the way back at the table edge, like coming onto the table edge first turn, then it would take you 2 turns, which you're not going to do. So I see you positioning that up as far as forward as possible that you can push it without making it too easy of a target for the enemy. You'll probably hide it behind other tanks. So I would have to say first turn it won't fire, second turn it will. If it's not dealt with by turn 1, then you're most likely going to get hit by it. Yeah. It really depends on which units it can hit, and how many D6 hits does it get when it fires off its weapon. It auto hits, I know that, up to 14 inches. So any unit you choose, it auto hits. How many D6s do you get to wound? I mean, D6s do you get to? How many D6s do you get to potentially cause wounds? So let's just say 6 dice. So you get 6 dice potentially roll wounds. On average, with 6 dice, you'll roll between average is 18 to 23 wounds. Wow. That would cost. And how much damage does it do per wound? No, no, no. How many points of damage does it per wound? Is it like a D3, D6, or 1 or 3 damage, 2 damage per wound it causes? So each one's a D6. So, wow. I would have to pray to God my shield drones make their invulnerable save and make their, and if not, make all of the feel no pain tests after the wound is rolled. So this is what would happen. Let's say you get 20 hits, all right? I have 10 shield drones in each group, so that means I'll be throwing all the hits onto my shield drones. So that's where everything is going. I would have to start off with each shield drone. So with all 20 here, we got 20 shots coming in. I'd have to go through all my shield drones, roll a 4 up for the first drone. If he gets a 4, that's saved. Nothing happens. And I keep rolling 4s, nothing happened. Based on 4s, I would probably lose all my shield drones from that one attack. And maybe a crisis suit or 2 in the squad. That's a lot of damage. Now, units already hit by it are not affected by it again, right? Just new units being hit from the spreading part. So the unit you would hit would take a lot of damage, then it would spread out in one direction or 2 directions, or 360. Okay. Yeah, that would hit multiple units pretty easily and quickly. And how many turns does it stay in spreading? 1 turn, 2 turns? Two turns. Ow, 16 inches it can spread from point hit. From center of where it hit to 16 inches out for 2 turns total. Got it. I'd have to plan around making sure I'm outside of the spread on the turn that it turn after it fired. Definitely. Not easy thing to plan for, especially with how everything moves on the battlefield. You would also have to position your units in such a way that would prevent me from being able to do that, limiting my choices where I can land and what I can do. Right. I may have to prioritize the tank over the Stuka with a squad and take the hit from one Stuka squad. Either way, I'm going to lose a potentially 1 unit of crisis suits pretty fast. It's a good combination. Now, what is really jumbling you up on your tank there, that there is a possibility that my shield drones might survive. A good possibility. It's a 50-50 possibility. If any one of my shield drones survive, I might have lost a bunch of shield drones, but the crisis suits are still intact. And there might be 1 or 2 shield drones left. It's a 50-50. Don't discount it. It comes down to the dice gods. I've had it where shield drones have made so many invulnerable saves back to back to back to back to back that I had people rage quit from the table. Someone brought in a squadron of Valkyries with, what is it, 16 las, what, 3, 6, 9, 27 las cannon shots into my crisis suit squad. Made 21 wounds. 5 shield drones on the table for that squad. I lost 3 shield drones out of the whole thing and absorbed 18 las cannon shots directly into shield drone invulnerable saves. The guy was so mad. So mad. Wow. Oh, another book. Oh my god. We got 2 of those drop. Not bad for a tank. Yeah, really expensive though. Yeah, but you increase the firepower by an insane amount. D6 wounds? That's just brutal. Here, I got a flamer, folks, that does D6 damage and has 6 dice to potentially make wounding hits. Yay! Don't roll a 1. Oh, not very many armies can handle that. You know that. I mean, there's only like 3 armies I can think of that can handle that, getting a direct hit on a squad. Tau. Any of the space marine armies that have a lot of Terminators. And then what's the last one? Tyranids. They don't give a hoot. They just birth more babies onto the field. Hey there, Banjoles. Nice to see ya. Ah, that must look really sweet. Oh yeah, you do. That's why I can tell you the different type of strategies I would use against you. Knowing your movement and shooting range for certain units helps me determine how to set up and deploy. So what's up, Banjos? Are you excited for MechWarrior 5 coming out on Steam soon? Will you be getting it and joining me for some mecha destruction? I'm gonna be so happy getting off of Epic Games. I haven't played my Epic Games account in a long time because it just keeps crashing on me when I try to play it. Too much. Honestly, the stuckas that you have that that much firepower to shoot off is actually more beneficial to you than a longer range moving and less firing unit. It just basically, how do you put it, undermines the proficiency of the unit itself. Unless you need that extra hitting firepower, stronger hitting firepower. I mean, your stuckas are really good for anti-infantry. Yeah. Your stuckas are the best anti-infantry answer you have. That's what makes them incredibly dangerous. They only become somewhat useless when you're dealing with toughness 8 vehicles and higher. So if you were to come across a tough something that's 2 levels higher than your Stucca's weaponry, um, just 1 point over, like a toughness 9, then they're useless. But when you're dealing with toughness 6 and under, you can do a lot of damage to that. More damage, the easier it is to wound them. Yep. Well worth your time and money. Good choice, too. It's very rare to see people run that many Stuccas. That is true. But the thing of it is that um, it does 100 points damage, and that's to a single target it's shooting at. It's not 100 points of separate damage. It's one shot, 100 points of damage. So it only makes it very useful as a Titan killer or a multi-wound creature killer that you want dead. Damn it. But other than that, using it on infantry squads, pointless. It's like taking a fusion blaster and shooting a unit. The fusion blaster does, it hits, it wounds, it does 6 damage, but it only does 6 damage to one unit. Well, I needed the mana. It, okay, yeah. Well, if you're shooting at my Riptide or um, my what do you call it? My other big mecha unit, yeah, I'll probably lose it. Unless the question is, does the gun ignore invulnerable saves? Now, the real big question is, does the gun ignore invulnerable saves? Okay, so I wouldn't be able to take an invulnerable save. And the only suit that cannot pass off to a drone is my biggest suit, and that's a Titan. So in short, you can destroy my Titan, and I would not be able to do anything about it. You just auto-kill it if you hit and wound it. There's nothing I can do. But if you try to shoot my Riptide and I happen to have a shield drone nearby, I can toss it off to a shield drone. That's going to be tough. Honestly, don't try tanking. Try out shooting them. Don't try tanking. Just outshoot them with a lot of guns. Here, let me drop a building that has 7 hurricane turrets. There you go. Right in the middle of the Tau army. Oh, yeah, I've been outshot before as Tau. A lot of times. Oh, 2 more. I didn't even realize I had 2. So we'll get this one. And we'll get this one. Yay. Ooh, that's nice. is true. And the funny part is your little Stuka squadrons are actually outshoot my entire army at 2,000 points. Probably. You think about what you want to do. I see that. uh, two of them. Have I showed you my painted units yet? They're a little dusty, though. It's how long I haven't been able to play. That I understand. Definitely would love to see the paint job on that. If you ever want, just take a picture of it, go onto my Discord and put it under general, and I'll check it out sometime. The cat is coming back tomorrow, so we'll have the little monstrous kitty pitter patters running all over the place at night. The cat's actually pretty cute looking for what it is. It's not a bad kitty. We got him as a rescue cat. A PB&J sandwich made by an orc. A cat on the field. That is true. You've been playing too much black and white, have you? Black and white 2. You can have a cat god, a cat avatar, a cow avatar, and then there's another one. And they made a few other extras here and there down the line. Oh, brought their kitty? Ooh, yeah. Cat said, you got to pay attention to me, not your miniatures. and just pounced on the miniatures. One dead kitty later. That cat was really jealous of the miniatures, that's for sure. These little things are getting more attention than me. What the heck? If you don't appease them enough, they're going to run rampant all over your army. By not destroying your army. Sounds like a true cat. Paragon INC. Yep. Don't want the puppy to accidentally eat your miniatures. Oh, shoot. You teleported. I didn't realize you were teleporting. Oh, boy. Yeah, they're gonna let me die here. Yep, they let me die. Ah. I'm gonna have to find a res here. Can't even see who's here. That's the problem. Let's see here. Mm. Yeah, I can't even use anything or look around. That's really stupid. Let's see here. I didn't even know Lucas was porting. Why can't I click on that at all? That's really weird. I can't even click up back on that one. There we go. It's very rare that I die in Greg's End like this. I didn't mean to train them, not in the slightest. I'm gonna have to go to bind location. And that's super gay. Gotta run back, find a cleric. This sucks. Yeah, that's a hell of a run back. Oh well. And the wrong way. Oh, he says he's going to port to Nexus. I didn't even see it. I just went and pulled. Damn. Oh well. Yeah, I could have actually made it the zone line if I actually ran, but I thought the group at the gate room would help me. I didn't. There was only like 3 mobs there. They only had 1, and the whole group just sat there, watched me die, and did absolutely nothing. So they were being dicks. So what can you do? And they also had a cleric in the group, so they lied about not having a cleric. So what can you do? I mean, there are some groups that do that. not a big deal, so I just got to run back and get a res. That's about it. Let's see if I can get a res from guild. Yeah, they only had one mob. It could have been very easy for them to turn around and deal with the one mob. The 3 mobs. They even had an enchanter there too. A necro, an enchanter, a warrior, a cleric. And a wizard. So they had a group that could have handled that pretty easily. I'm talking to the warrior right now. What I should have done is I should have just ran past them and through them. Because I honestly didn't expect them to even bother to help in the first place. Manually run this. The last time I had to run into a gate room because we got wiped with only like 2 or 3 mobs still on me to the gate room. The gate room people just stood there and watched me die with no mobs. It kind of sucks. That's basically it. 1 mob, and they didn't even bother with the enchanter to mez anything. Oh well. least one of my guild members would res me. That's nice of them. Appreciative. Yeah, that sucked that I missed the gate back. My fault. Didn't realize that everybody was tired and people were leaving pretty quick. I only thought Fallacy was leaving, which he did. All right, McWarrior, take care. Wow, 125 AA, that's a lot. I do need to buy myself at one of the larger other cities that are closer to the Nexus. I just don't remember where they are. Those guys are probably mad at me that go, oh, he trained, so we're not going to help him when I asked for help. Oh well. Again, I should have just ran through. Next time I will. At least I was nice enough to stand there and take the hits, trying to give them time to pull off stuff. But the experience loss isn't a big issue at all. Easily gained. Just the annoyance of having to run back. Man, I remember fighting in this zone when I was younger. The old days. It was interesting. You had to go in the side chambers to find stuff. But it was a good zone. So it should be the other end of the zone, right? Yep. Fun. Alrighty, time to go get my body. And dragon. Yay! Oh, the joys of being a Beastlord. Alright. So the gate room's right here. I gotta bind myself in Shadowhaven, I guess, or something. Wonder where the binds are actually. Gotta look that up sometime. Probably save me a lot of time running. Let's see. So Beastlord, Ranger, Tank, Cleric. Yep, just as I thought. Oh, where's my body? Am I in the right one? Ah, damn it. Forgot to pick. God, I hate it when it doesn't give you the right pick where you died in. Luckily, I remembered. All right, and I gotta make the rerun. Damn it. Should know this run by heart. There's only 7 people in the zone right now. That means the one group and me and the cleric. macro. Where is my body? There we go. Make sure that I get back to where I need to go. Yeah, they had a cleric there. High elf cleric. Well, I'll give him no buffs and no shits about it. What the heck? What the? Yeah, and they just leave it on us. Last of my mana. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm about to gate out in a sec, running all the way back to Nexus. Then call it a night. But that was not a bad night. We got a bunch of AAs and stuff, so I'm pretty happy with it. So back to Kitty City we go, and a nice long run. Yay. Wonder if you can change the origin spawn location. Be nice to get like Shadowhaven origin. Man, I've made this run so many times. I should have this stupid run memorized. Yeah, we're on the south side. Stop by the bank real quick. Man, I got a lot of stuff to sell. Even got this. That's actually pretty good. What is this? Ring of Lunacy. Okay. It's not worth much, but hey, it sells. Those. Looks like that's it for that. Empty. There we go. Need to keep that off that. Yeah, I didn't mean to type that. It's like that's so silly. I am really tired. You can tell. Let's go ahead and sell all this stuff. Some good room stuff. Take back some of the plat I spent. back up to 9th K. How many people learn zone? 2. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of time to get run back to the Nexus. So let's go ahead and end this here. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching us play some Everquest this evening. It was a lot of fun entertaining you as Siltalon. I want to thank Lucas and Wilmac and Fallacy for joining us in the group and having some fun, doing some leveling up on our AAs and getting stronger. And I want to thank you all for watching as well. Every watch that goes on, people watching, people following, helps me out tremendously. You've all been awesome. Thank you so much. If you like what you see, please do follow. All the follows help. And if you want to contribute or help with the stream, feel free to donate or subscribe. Either way, all fundings go directly to upgrading any equipment that I may need to upgrade later in the foreseeable future. Anyways, have a good night. Be safe. Be well. Siltalon out.